And welcome to Coming Into Being. Let's see. As always, I'm going to type in my little message here. And then we'll get started. Oops. Okay, here we go. Another episode of Coming Into Being here. And as always, I like to start with just explain a little bit about why I do this. So this coming into being, this is basically that's the most important thing we can do for ourselves in our lives with everything that we do and everything that we are is be in that connection with ourselves. I'm just adjusting my environment here a little bit. There we go. And so providing this space for people to come in because everybody's got a busy day, everybody's off running in different directions doing things. And so providing this space for you to come in and relax and be. So wherever you are, whether you're watching this live or watching this after the fact, so on a recording, just basically, sit back, get comfortable, get into yourself and relax. So here we go. So you can just start by, looking, just kind of sit back in your environment and just take your environment in, take a moment to notice your environment. And, a lot of times, especially when we're in a new area, in a familiar area, we kind of just go zipping by. So take a moment to just sit back and look at all the objects that are around you. And let yourself slow down for a minute. Allowing yourself to just slow down, relax, let go of the tension of the day. Maybe it's the end of your day, or maybe it's the middle of your day. And allowing yourself to take a breather, take that pause, and connect with yourself. Hey, Ilaria, welcome. And just really notice like the details of the objects that are around you. The lamp or the chair or the table. Even like, if there's maybe a tablecloth or the cover on your bed, just notice, is it smooth, flat out? Is it wrinkled? Is it folded over? Whatever it is, just allow yourself to pay attention to those details, the pattern of the material. There's material, the wood, how's the wood carved? Anything, just to notice the little details. Take a minute to just take that in, Maybe there's little details all of a sudden. It's like, oh, yeah, God, I know I've seen that before, but never really. All of a sudden, it's like kind of noticing it again, like it's first time you're looking at it. Yeah, just kind of relax. It's like then coming into your breath. Allowing yourself to take that sigh of breath. Sometimes that comes up to just as we kind of start a fresh cycle for ourselves. And giving yourself that time to like notice the in-breath, the out-breath, the flow between the two. Might make you a yawn because as you slow down, there's kind of that shifting of energy. That's a yawn can come into that place where you the energy is moving around. opening up. So there's that yawn that comes through to get that moving better for you. And maybe, you can close your eyes if that's easier. You can leave it open. Either way is fine. Notice if there's like a pause at the bottom of the breath, or maybe at the top, or both. Just kind of tune into that for a minute for yourself. Letting yourself slow down even more as you get out of that pattern of thinking, 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 thinking. And do some rounds of in through your nose and out through your nose. See what that feels like. And doing some breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and see what that feels like. How does that feel different? How is that different for you? And see if you can feel it through your whole body when you're doing that breath. Feel that breath, just a whole expansion and contraction of the body with the breath. And ask yourself the question of what is making you breathe? What is creating that breathing action? It's part of the automatic actions of the body, that just happen without us thinking about it. At least consciously for the most part. And it's, for most people, it's just happens automatically. And when you have breathing problems, that's when you really become aware how it just, normally it just happens on its own. And just allow yourself to continue feeling your breath and feeling it with your whole body, or as much as your body as you can, allowing to expand that awareness of the whole body. So if you're only feeling the upper torso to begin with, that's fine. See if you can add to that upper torso, the lower torso, do that a little bit, and then see if you can add to your awareness more of your body. Allowing yourself to come into that lightness of being. And when you really let yourself go into that lightness of being, you can really get into this place. It's like you feel really present in your body, and it seems like that could feel like heavy because the body, there's a weight there to the body, however much you weigh on that scale, that's the weight of your body. But if you really allow yourself to really come into being, that you feel very present and almost like floating. And just keep allowing yourself to relax a little bit more deeply with each breath. Allowing to exhale. When you exhale through the mouth, it doesn't have to be every breath, but just exhaling out, letting go whatever needs to be let go of. Any attachments, any desires, any thoughts. Any tension. Allowing yourself to really feel that completeness, that wholeness of your essence of you, of your being, just in this moment. So we're really just going to allow ourselves to go deeply into this one. It's like going to the spa. You don't go running in and running back out. Going to the sauna, going into that hot tub, whatever, to really relax. You let yourself soak. Let yourself take it in. Let yourself feel that relaxation and that soaking and that releasing. happening all the way through. There's areas where you have a tendency not to bring your awareness, go there. It could be your arms, it could be your legs. People kind of tend to focus on the torso more, so going to those areas, and all the way to your palms, your fingers, your ankles, toes, wherever. Let yourself feel the breath even in those areas. And with your breath, your being, or your presence in those areas. Let every part of your body just kind of glow with that essence, glow in that relaxation. Anchoring into the purity of your essence here. And that purity anchoring into you. Into the cells of your body, but also into everything in between the cells. That space in between the cells, that space that holds the cells. So that beingness at the micro level, and that beingness expanding from the micro level into the body, expanding to every system of the body. Expanding through every layer of your field. Whether you want to get into energy or frequency, same thing. Well, close enough to the same thing. Expanding out. And that beingness expanding into your environment. expanding beyond your immediate environment. It's like the network that just spreads out. This brilliance, this light that just spreads out. And if you want to stay at the physical level, through the molecules in the air that start resonating differently through the wholeness of your being. And that's spreading out into your environment and into the walls that hold your environment if you're indoors. If not, to everything that's around you, people, objects, nature. Expanding across the planet. Expanding out even beyond that and beyond physical level of the planet, the solar system, whatever, how far out you want to go with that. But also that non-physical level, expanding through that as well. All the way out to the macro. So both directions, inward and outward. Allowing yourself to feel that brilliance of your being. That you brought forth more strongly simply by slowing down, coming into the awareness of your breath, coming into the awareness of your being, and just being there with it. And allowing everything else to just release. This is your starting point for everything. In yourself, in your life, in your desires. It's not the thinking. It's not the doing. It's just being. The essence of being. And take a moment to really notice for yourself, to whatever degree you can, just that beingness. And when you feel ready to do so, doesn't have to be right now. Allow yourself to gently open your eyes. Keep your eyes and your focus relaxed. Even as you look around you, just being kind of that soft, focused, and it's the visual focus, but it's also a little bit the mental focus, the physical focus. Just be kind of soft. Allow yourself kind of staying in that presence, in that essence of being. As you take in your physical environment, just gently and quietly looking around. And I'm going to leave you in this space instead of going into talking or questions or whatever. We're just going to end here and allow yourself to just sit, even if it's for another 2-3 breaths. If you can do it for longer, that's good. And let yourself just kind of sit in your space, in your time, wherever you are. And just kind of be, literally just be. And then when you're ready to move on to something else, when you need to move on to something else, just take a nice deep breath, hold it at the top, and then release it out. And gently move into whatever. All right. Thanks for stopping by. We've got our July Pure Life Infusion starting on Monday. And as I said, I guess you could say predicted back in November, we will be focusing on the pure feminine, really bringing that through and clearing out stuff for people. We also have our anchor group on not this coming Sunday, the next one, for those, just to bring together people who feel themselves acting as anchors for the new, for in their environment, their everything. So if you're interested in any of those, you can go to the website and email us. Also at customers at unbounded and customer singular at unboundedandfree.com. So thank you for joining today and coming into being. We'll be back next week for another session of being, wherever that takes us. So thanks for stopping by, and have a good rest of the week. And wherever we see you in the ethers on an event next Wednesday, take care.